William Arlotti pour le Fashion Post avec Léo pour une signature, un label Feather M. I continue, of course, my interview in English, Léo. I'm very happy to meet you and to discover your collection and to meet you. That's the most important, to meet the new designer who create a new vibration and who try to give some things different, because on your leather good collection there is the little twist who make the difference. Could you tell me more about your creative process?
Well, this is my brand, so I try to stick to key signature shapes on what I do. I have a pentagon shape, an M shape for the brand Feather M, and just try and kind of change the fronts of everything, kind of do something different on the surface, make sure that I'm not particularly keen on branding, so I kind of like the shape to be the signature style of what I do, and see what happens from there, really. But yeah.
In fact, if I close my eyes and if I think of you, there is a sign, there is a form, there is a new design, there is a line, there is a volume. It's yours, it's your volumes.
Thank you. Yeah.
And that's really important, to connect a sign to someone. How many time it took to develop your hit bag or a design bag? I know that it's a long process.
Well, to be honest, the shape I've always liked. I really like Art Deco, so I kind of do a lot to do with that. My shapes kind of come from that kind of era. I really like, that kind of thing. So everything's kind of developed from that. I like a lot of colour, animal print. So I kind of mash the whole lot together and then see what I can come up with. So
what is really interesting in Art Deco, we have the 20 years, the raw decade, les années folles, we call it in France. And after there is the 40s. Art Deco is an interesting trend because everything is pure, everything is perfect, everything talks directly to heart. Is it a vibration important for you?
Well, I just think you can take tiny elements of it and turn it into something different and modern. So you can take the smallest little part of a detail and then blow it into something else that's just a lot more modern. So I kind of like to mix everything together, kind of have a modern feel on an old kind of classic design feature. So,
Leo, where could we find your product, your collection, your bag? Where?
Well, I sell at the moment I sell in London, so I have a couple of stores in London, and I sell mainly online. So my website is a good place to kind of start.
What is the address?
It's www.featherm.com. So.
Now you live in London, you live in America, you live in London. You are from London?
I'm from London.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why London? In London there is this kind of energy. I love the time. Creation is always under process. Could you explain to me why?
Well, it's one of those places. I think there's a mix of people. There's kind of a lot of, it's not just, there's not just English people. It's so many cultures mixed together. I think London's got a good fashion scene where everything's bright and crazy and colourful. So yeah, no, it's a good place to be, definitely. I like it a lot. Born there, and I think I'll stay there. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will follow your advice. I can wait to move to London to breathe the new trends and the new energy. C'était William Arlotti pour le Fashion Post avec Léo. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm very happy to meet you and to discover your charming person. Au revoir.